never. Listen.
Personally, I give you the praises continually. Oh yeah. There's no other like you that could protect me from my little voodoo. I go astray. You leave the 99.
In case you're wondering, the time is 25 minutes on to 7. Good morning to you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada. Spicy edition, of course. Yeah. Tell them. All when I fall down. Yeah. He's always there, even when you fall. Believe that. Never ever failed me yet. The blessed messenger. Good morning. How are you this morning? How are we? How was the night, huh? Alright, you had a lot of rain last night. I was intent on going to the Healing of the Nation crusade last night because it's not so far from where I live, but when I saw the weather, I went in early, I was inside like since 5-ish, even before that. Nonetheless, saying good morning to you, Catherine Phillip. Good morning. She says, good morning, Innocent. Have a wonderful day. Good morning to you, Marilyn Gordon. Blessed morning, everyone. Blessed morning, Gordon. Thanks, and same to you. Cynthia B says, good morning. All right, before I get into the meat of the program, I've got some interesting things to say. I want to say a very special happy birthday to our former Prime Minister, the Honorable Tillman Thomas. Yeah, today is your birthday. I'm not going to disclose how young you are today, but it's your birthday, and I'm not asking. I know that you're going to have it, really good. The family, friends, the well-wishers, all the NDC supporters, they're going to ensure that you have an excellent day. So too, Mr. Ross Stumpy Calist out there in Hope in St. Andrew. How you doing, Papi? All is well? Yeah, what's up for the day, man? What's the plan? Kato, no work today, right? You're not going to school today. You're staying home and cook pops a nice meal. Mom, good morning also. Any case, Mr. Stumpy, happy birthday to you. Also want to say happy birthday to a good friend of mine. She's, she doesn't want her name to be mentioned. She is a senior citizen, but she is 28 years old today. All right, all the way in Tantine. Good morning to you, my dear friend. Hope that you have an enjoyable day and that you live to see many more birthdays to come. All right? Nice. Good morning to you, Kitty Cat. Alwyn and the Cooper posse. Good morning to you all. Hope everybody's fine. Yeah, let's get with the program. The word of the day today. It is a nice word. All right, it's the first part of it might make you feel you want to eat, but it's not a eating word. It's a noun. It is the word fruition. Fruition. F-R-U-I-T-I-O-N. Fruition. Okay, and like I said, it is a noun, and what fruition refers to is a state of being complete or fully realized. Now, it's usually used in the phrases come to fruition or bring to fruition. Fruition can also refer to the state of bearing fruit. Okay, now here's how we can use the word. We can say that when she landed the role of Roxy in the Broadway production of Chicago, A lifelong dream was brought to fruition. Yeah. Our dream was complete. Became complete. Good. All right. Nice. So that's the word of the day, fruition. And Nadisha, good morning to you. That's your segment, the thought of the day. And it's from Confucius. It says, if you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. I like this. But you know, there are some folks who always like to feel that they're the smartest, they're the brightest, they're the most this and the most that. Then, no, that's the wrong approach. I have learned it the hard way. Humility is the greatest thing. Yeah, I've learned to be humble, man. Yeah, if you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Yep. So, yeah, always be in a position where you can learn something. Good. What's buzzing this morning? So many things are buzzing, but of course we start off with the Maggie King of the Grill, which takes place on Saturday the 29th of July at the Montrouge Playing Field. Starting from 12 noon and going until from 7 o'clock, there's a live performance or live performances by Grenada's top artists. Yeah. Yours truly will be there. Who knows, I might just be singing a couple of the big tracks, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't doing that. Okay, good. What else is buzzing this morning? All right, the Spice Mask calendar is out. Get acquainted with it. Right, Arthur Braveboy, who was wanted by police in connection with the offense of dangerous harm, well, he has turned himself into the police. All right, Braveboy was remanded to the Richmond Hill prison and made his first court appearance on Monday. That was yesterday, right? Good. What else is buzzing? The Chanel Blackman murder trial is quickly winding down. On Monday, the prosecution called its final witness to give evidence in court to support its case against murder-accused Ricardo Edgar. Now, I hate hearing these cases, you know, in Grenada, why we killing people, man? Everybody in Grenada related one way or the other. Let's resolve our conflicts amicably now. You know, get some conflict resolution training, you know, anger management training. Not everything you have to resort to violence. I mean, there are times when you have to, you know, in self-defense and so forth, but a simple argument, you know, a simple misunderstanding about whose girlfriend is this and whose boyfriend is this, you know, nobody belongs to anybody. You understand? That is my girl, and I go kill for my girl. Mawet. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, well, you know. Any case, also buzzing, the date for the new National Party's General Convention could be further delayed, according to the General Secretary of the new National Party, Roland Bowler. However, he says it has nothing to do with the governance of the party. All right? Mr. Bowler, good morning to you and your entire family, and by extension, the NNP family. Well, you know, by now people anxious and eager to, you know, to see what's going to be the outcome of the convention. Yeah. All right, Senator Gloria Thomas, a minister with responsibility for social development and housing, is warning the public to be aware of persons who are posing as ministry officials under the Support for Education and Empowerment Program, the SEED program. Yeah, I know that this issue is being raised out of the conversation with Citizen Rolo that, you know, happened last week and so forth, and other people were able to confirm that there are folks calling and posing as SEED representative. All right, we don't want that. Okay, yesterday, June 11th, marked the start the official opening of Grenada's regional coconut exhibition and a training. Yeah, that's geared towards improving the coconut industry in Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean. Coconut, that magical fruit. Did you know coconut is a drupe, right? Those of you doing agricultural science, yeah, it is a drupe. The endocarp and the pericarp, they're fused, all right? Yeah. I would never forget that. My late uncle Cosmos Joseph was dropping me to do my first exam in McDonald College. And on the way going up, it was a Corpus Christi Thursday. and he was, quizzing me and asking me these kind of questions, and I was, and then he fully explained what that meant. May his good soul rest in peace. Folks, this is where we break. This is where we take the break. We've got to head on to the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. Stick with us. Those of you on the television platform, we've got a recap of last evening's television news. And those of you who are here with me, we got the AM edition forthcoming. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The meteorological office at the Point Salines International Airport continues to monitor an area of special interest currently located between 10 to 20 degrees north and 45 to 65 degrees west. Casey Johnson, forecaster at the Met Services, provides an update on tropical wave number 7.
The Met Office is currently monitoring a tropical wave that is along 58-59 degrees west, which is approximately 158 nautical miles east of Grenada. We are experiencing cloudiness and showery activity and are expecting that to continue into the night, but we will have improvements by morning. There's a low chance of thunder and lightning for the night.
A St. Andrews man who was arrested and charged for possession of a controlled drug at the St. George's Port earlier this month posted bail in the amount of $10,000 when he appeared in court on Monday. Jeremy David, who did not have legal counsel when he pleaded guilty to the offense on the occasion of his first court appearance, is now being represented by attorney Nigel Stewart.
Having only been retained a few days ago, attorney Nigel Stewart requested a full disclosure and a short adjournment in the matter, which was scheduled for sentencing on Monday at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court before Grenada's new Chief Magistrate, Francine Foster. Stewart is providing legal counsel for 32-year-old Jeremy David, a sound engineer of Cook Hill Road, St. Andrew, who found himself on the wrong side of the law after more than 6 pounds of cannabis was found inside a barrel he was attempting to clear at the St. George's Port on May 31st. The cannabis has an estimated street value of $54,460. Mr. David was subsequently arrested and charged with the offense of possession of a controlled drug and remanded to the Richmond Hill prison. Attorney Stewart, who appeared for the first time in the matter on Monday, was able to secure bail for his client with one surety. As part of his bail conditions, David must surrender all his travel documents to the court, report to the Grenville police station on Mondays between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and request permission to leave the state. David is scheduled to reappear in court on July 26th. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
One young man is presently in police custody, assisting with an investigation into yet another chopping incident in the parish of St. Andrew over the weekend. The incident, which happened in the village of Tivoli, left one man in the intensive care unit at the General Hospital. The victim, according to police, received chop wounds to his head and hand. Meanwhile, police have now confirmed that the young man who was in custody assisting with the investigations into the chopping incident of a 56-year-old fisherman on June 6th is no longer in the hands of the police, but is still a person of interest in the case, according to officers attached to the Community Relations Department of the RGPF. They said the male, who also sustained injuries in the incident, was warded at the Princess Alice Hospital but was later discharged. The 56-year-old fisherman of Telescope, who is still warded at the Princess Alice Hospital, sustained a wound to the left side of his waist and other smaller cuts near his left shoulder and the left side of his neck. Police confirmed that 4 young men with cutlasses and knives reportedly inflicted the injuries in the incident that occurred on the bay side of Griffith Lane. There's been no other arrest to date, and investigations are ongoing. In other police news, one man from St. John has been awarded at the Mount Gay Mental Facility after it was determined that he set fire to a house in Gun Battle, St. John on June 7th. The man is said to be mentally ill. The fire consumed one house and partially destroyed a shop, a storeroom, and 2 other houses in the area. A video circulating on social media showed residents in the area coming to the aid of homeowners trying to prevent the flames from spreading before members of the fire department arrived. Arthur Braveboy, who was wanted by police in connection with the offense of dangerous harm, has turned himself into the police. Braveboy was remanded to the Richmond Hill prison when he made his first appearance in court on Monday. Nisha Paul has the details.
Arthur Braveboy, a 35-year-old mechanic of Woolwich Road, St. George, turned himself in to the police last Friday, one day after the police issued a wanted bulletin in his name for questioning in connection with the offense of dangerous harm. Braveboy was denied bail when he appeared before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on Monday, charged with attempted non-capital murder, possession of a firearm and ammunition. According to his attorney David Edmond from the law firm of Just Pro Attorneys at Law, the charges stem from a shooting incident that occurred last Thursday in the vicinity of Melville Street, St. George's.
Went before the court, wasn't called upon to plea. What I did was a bail application. The court considered the points that I raised according to the law states here in Grenada, and in considering those points as well as considering the points of the prosecution, he wasn't able to obtain bail at this occasion because of some pending matters mainly the court considered. But through it all, a person is presumed innocent unless the prosecution could prove that they are guilty. So we will continue to put forward a client's case when the appropriate time comes.
Braveboy, who has matters of a similar nature pending before the court, also has several convictions dating back to more than 10 years. Attorney Edmond has expressed concerns to the court that the police prosecution team relied on these outdated matters as grounds to object to bail being granted to his client.
The prosecutor did raise those sorts of points, and it's a very interesting point that you raised because those matters that are of a certain vintage, I put forward the point that it's one where a person may have served their time for those sorts of offences, and really the amount of weight that should be given to those shouldn't be of great weight at all. If there's a serious period of time that a person could potentially spend in custody, but we're hoping that when the court considers all of the evidence, the court will be able to administer justice accordingly.
Braveboy is scheduled to reappear in court for mention on July 3rd. A mention means that the case is mentioned in court and that the charges are not yet formally listed for a plea. Braveboy's trial has been scheduled for August 29th. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Senator Gloria Thomas, Minister with responsibility for social development and housing, is warning the public to be aware of persons who are posing as ministry officials under the Support for Education and Empowerment, or SEED program. We have more in this report.
The scheme, according to Senator Thomas, targets persons under the SEED program, informing them that they have been